Along the edge of the Texas Panhandle, you'll find the Matador Wildlife Management Area. A colorful land of rolling plains and canyons spanning over 28,000 acres. The beauty and balance of this natural landscape is maintained by the regular use of an ancient tool: fire. On this spring morning, a crew of wildland fire specialists huddles for their 8 a.m. meeting.
And Derek Maloney, Derek, you got lined out on how to operate everything on that piece of equipment?
Especially.
All right.
Going to answer.
Yes, sir. I mean, if you don't know something, ask. It's our job to make sure we communicate the information to you, but it's your job to make sure you understand it.
All joking aside, these fire veterans, along with a few new recruits, are about to conduct some serious business. Today's job is a prescribed burn.
Right now, they're preparing to light a test fire. It gives us a pretty good indication of what the fire behavior is going to be like.
It's going to burn slow.
And since it's a test, if it doesn't work out, we can put the fire out, go for it another day.
Prescribed fire mimics the wildfires that shaped and sustained this landscape over thousands of years.
Fire is a natural process that has occurred forever out here. Whenever you don't have fire, brush encroaches. The more brush there is, the higher the fire danger is going to be during a dry year. So the more fire you put on the ground, the less the effects of a wildfire will be and the more controllable it'll be.
But prescribed fire isn't just for controlling wildfires. Fire knocks back invasive plants and returns nutrients to the soil. This promotes native species and helps create a balance of cover and forage for wildlife.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and send one torch on.
For burns as big as this one, the department assembles a large crew to complete the work. The person in charge of the fire is called the burn boss.
Burn boss, Wayne. Go ahead.
They oversee all personnel on the fire.
All right, copy that.
Next come the engine bosses,
Squad 1.
who drive the fire trucks and direct crews. Anybody in charge of the firing operation that actually lights the fires, they're called the firing boss. 5 to 7 person hand crews do the mop-up work once the fire burns through. Squad bosses are in charge of the UTVs with sprayers. And then there's the entry-level firefighter. They do all the grunt work and make everyone else look good.
All units stand by for 11 o'clock weather. Temperature is 64 degrees. Relative humidity is 41%. Down 11. Probability of ignition is 30%, up 10.
Right there, that tells us where the humidity dropping and things kind of improving. Well, this fire activity is going to increase a little bit. It's going to move a little bit better.
We started out this morning with 1 foot flame lengths. Now we're looking at 2 to 3 foot flame lengths and a little bit more fire behavior. The fire is gaining and moving. So warmer temperatures, warmer fuels. The sun does that job. A little bit more wind, it helps spread the fire.
But check the IAB, it should say.
And then just start drifting it along
On the
road
inside
there.
or from the road?
Yep, just right there. Yeah, that's fine.
Along with the natural benefits of the work, these burns also help foster the next generation of fire professionals.
That stuff lights up like real quick. Those fires, hot. Everybody's working together as a team. I find that really awesome. Everybody's calling things over the radio. You got lookouts, people with the drip torches setting stuff on fire, people making sure there's no spot fires. It's making me want to pursue it more as a career every second I'm here.
Let's take it over here, right here.
It's been a real treat, a really good experience. Some of these guys have been doing this longer than I've been alive, which is just kind of hard to believe. I'm feeling tired, like I'm gonna need a few days rest before I think about coming out here again.
I kind of like them when the humidity was a little higher, as far as good, everybody worked well together.
Prescribed fire is a great habitat management tool. Every time we do a fire, I feel like we're taking a big chunk out of our management of that area. And then when you come back 3 months later and you have all this tall grass and you have all the wildflowers out there, it just kind of brings it all together and you realize what you've accomplished.
This project was funded in part by a grant from the Wildlife Restoration Program.